So, hello, good afternoon. So, how have you been?
Very good afternoon. I'm feeling great because I'm so honored and privileged to be here because I just wanted to have a session with you. So that is why I'm over here.
Okay, thank you so much for your great here. So, what happened? Like we didn't decide anything to this channel, but we can talk about any random topic. But I saw your channel when you sent to me, and you are doing really great job. Like how did you get
Exactly.
the opportunity to talk with the Janvi Pawar and those foreigner?
Okay.
Did you, I saw you. I watched your video. I think with the Janvi Pawar you uploaded. So that was really amazing. So
Exactly.
how did you get the chance?
Actually, a couple of years ago, it was a running World Book Fair, which is located at Pragati Maidan.
Hmm.
And at that moment, I got a golden opportunity to meet her with face to face
Hmm.
because I've got tags on Instagram. So that is why I had to go there.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, before diving into the video, can we introduce each other? So can I know about yourself?
Sure.
Go
Why
ahead.
not? In Okay. First and foremost, thanks for giving me this golden opportunity to introduce myself in front of you, especially. And in these days, I've been pursuing BA, Bachelor of Arts from Delhi University, and side by side, I'm also enhancing my communication skills, which is crucial for me.
Hmm.
And apart from that, I'm doing a job. This is all about myself.
Okay, great. So what kind of job you are doing? Like you are teaching?
No, actually, I'm a CAD operator. It's a computer aided designing.
Hmm, okay, cat. These days,
Yes,
people are very interested, but the fees it's very much expensive, I think, right?
exactly, no doubt.
Yeah, okay. So let me introduce myself. So I'm Sushmita from
Sh-
UP district Gazipur. And talking about my education, my graduation. So I'm done with my graduation. It's been 2 years. And currently I'm working on my communication skill. It's been 1 year. And as for my hobby, so I like reading books and watching English movie. And I'm into conversational video these days. I take a
Okay.
session daily, 1 and 2 session. And even though I started giving 1-to-1 session for beginner, it's been 1 month because I want to improve in that way. This is the best. I think this is the best method to improve our language. So I thought of to started my own channel. So talking about my future goals, so I really want to be a fluent speaker like you and sort of YouTuber. So
Okay.
these are my goals and introductions.
All right. Okay. I would say that it was such a smarter and wonderful way of explaining and introducing yourself. It was good, no doubt.
Okay,
Okay. So
thank you.
basically, I would say that I have got a lot of questions to ask you, but I have no idea that from where I should start asking, especially.
No worry, you
But
should.
it is just a normal question which is often asked by the people that why do you want to learn English for? So do you think that there are so many advantages of learning English? Do you think like this?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. If you are aware of English, so you can get the opportunity. There are many jobs, whether you have done your graduation or not, but English is really a requirement. You can teach people through online. You can also get certificate from any community. You can be a part of trainer in the future. So that's I'm doing it. I have dropped my idea to be to do like post graduation. Like I'm not into post graduation. I do not want to do that. I can see my future. There's nothing. If I want to be a teacher in science or math, and I'm not good at science and math, I'm completely good at computer field and English. So I have chosen only English part. So if I do, so then I will do that. But talking about beneficial like a benefit of English, so there are many benefits if you are not an educated person but you know how to deal with a difficult situation and you are getting some opportunity to connect with a foreigner like you, so you can deal with them. Maybe you can get a high opportunity. You can be I think many things, like you can be a like you can get the post in
Okay,
and
so
suddenly.
basically,
Hmm.
let me accomplish something because I'm gonna ask you one thing over here because do you think that is it any kind of misconception or not? Some people are being judged because they think that if the person has good command over the English language, whether he is not an educated or educated people, it does not matter. So why some people are being judged on the basis of English? Why?
Yeah, I saw that, like if you are aware of English, so they can say that you are a very knowledgeable person, you are very smart. But they don't know. They are not good at everything. Right. In the village it happens, and in the city as well, if you're good at, so they will think about you. But like talking about education, it's very a little bit difficult, but they are like people, they are going to judge you if you don't know English. So first of all, we need to know about English, whether you are good at or not in other subject, but you should know how to speak in English. You, if you are able to communicate, and it's a kind of not only English, you are like you're being perfect in your personality and the way you are going to speak to someone. Your expression, your confidence will give you them result, and they can say that you are confident enough, you are able, you are capable to do anything. So, like, we are not just learning English, we are communicating with the person in front of them, and we are learning how to deal with in difficult situation, how to, uh, give answer, like how to answer them in front of them. It's very difficult task
Exactly.
to retort someone in English and deal with that situation. We can be an entrepreneur in our life in the future if we keep learning like that. It's not just about learning this language, we can also learn many experience.
Exactly, no doubt. Actually, whatever it was spoken by you short while ago, and I do agree with your statement, with your all points. It's a damn true. So, apart from that, is there another question which you are gonna ask me? Because I
Yeah,
already asked you.
I can see the way you're speaking, you're like it's commendable. So I have some question. I'm going to shoot.
Mhm.
So, first of all, I'm thinking that how did you start your English journey and why do you need?
Sure, why not? Actually, 3 and 4 years ago, actually, I had a friend, and his name is someone. I don't want to take his name, especially because at that moment there were 15 and 16 foreigners, and my friend, and he was talking to the foreigners, face to face, and with the help of pretty well confident. So at that moment, I made a decision that if my friend can speak, so why can't I? So that is why after completing that celebration, I asked to my friend especially that from where did you learn English? And I could speak approximately broken, and I would say that tutti frutti English in front of foreigners. So I
Hmm.
was just this is called positive joyousness. Then I asked to my friend that, and how did you get this fluency and accuracy? Then he replied me. So and apart from that, I would say about him that he can speak approximately 6 and 7 languages at the same time, like
Oh my
Hindi,
God.
English, Punjabi, Japanese, French. So that is why I was recommended by him that in these days you seem to be sitting empty hand and you are not learning, because English, it creates so many golden opportunities in your life.
Yes.
So since then I started learning English. So this is all about my journey which I had
Hmm.
started, and it has been a little bit complicated but not as much as.
Yeah, your hard work has already paid off. The way you are expressing, the way you are speaking is commendable. It's wonderful. It turned out to be blazing in disguise. You are saying that kind of, I'm really impressed by your language, the way you are expressing, and you are kind of very livelihood person. And it's really rare. Once in a blue moon, we are getting those kind of learner. When you start talking about, some learner, they like it feels that you feel like you are being procrastinated with them, and whatever you are
Exactly.
wanting to say, you are also going to forget those sentences which you had already chosen for them to ask. And it happens with many meeting. I feel like it's all about personality. When you meet a person like you and they are very livelihood, so your conversation becomes really great, like today.
Exactly.
So
And
yeah.
apart from that, as far as I can recall my initial days when I started learning English. But actually at that moment I had fear and repetition, hesitation while speaking, and I had no idea that how should I break the ice myself in front of anyone first. So that is why if I would say fear and trepidation, hesitation, it is just a natural. Everyone has it.
Yeah.
Even if I would say about those motivational speakers, even they had. But the main issue is that, and the main point is that they have already worked
Hmm.
on their skills. So that is why they are fluent speaker, no doubt. But